In the headlines, career fair at Mason Hall High School, Global Youth Day in the cities, Jadel Beard Songbird captures numerous categories at music festival, and Adventist Development and Relief Agency donates to Tobago Emergency Management Agency. Good evening and welcome. I am Natalia Nancis, and this is your Adventist Information Network News for Thursday, April 18th, 2024. Topping the news tonight, the Tobago Conference of Seventh-day Adventist Youth Ministries Department heralded March as the month of recognition for Global Youth Day in the Adventist community. This year proved to be no exception as youths flocked to the city of Scarborough, rallying under the theme Show Up in the Cities from March 16th to 23rd, leaving an indelible impact on the vibrant community. Engaging in a myriad of activities including distribution of the Great Controversy, gospel explosions, captivating dramas, and spirited singing, the youth showcased their unwavering commitment to spreading the gospel, positivity, and hope throughout Scarborough. Here's more in this story.
As early as 9:15 a.m., young individuals from different areas of Tobago assembled at the Scarborough Esplanade in commemoration of Global Youth Day. The youth director of the Tobago Conference of SDA, Tracy Dick Noel, elaborated on the purpose of the gathering and activities planned for the day.
Okay, so today's Global Youth Day, as we have it every year, and we thought it wise to build on what was done before. So instead of doing the motorcade as we did last year, we decided to bring the youth, and the Central District would have decided they'll work with us, partner with us to get the young people on the field for Jesus.
In collaboration with the publishing department, the youth actively participated in distributing 7,000 books. Organized into groups, they began distributing materials such as The Great Controversy and Priorities magazines. Moreover, they extended prayers to individuals in Scarborough, moving around the city and engaging with people they encountered during their outreach. Following this activity, all groups reconvened at the Scarborough Esplanade for a vibrant song service, drama, choir performance, and individuals sharing testimonies of their experiences in the city. Brother Farley Augustine gave an opening remark and shared his experience while in the city.
Young people, it's good to be a Seventh-day Adventist. You should be proud to be a Seventh-day Adventist. I just want to share a short testimony. Young ladies, when we ran out of books, started praying with people on the street. And we saw two young men who you will probably pass by because you wouldn't expect them to want the word of God. Of course, they're there. They're kneading their hand palms, saying what they're doing. They're organizing their little stuff to smoke. But they were very risky.
The youth director of the Tobago Conference of SDA, Tracy Dick Noel, elaborated on the purpose of the gathering and activities planned for the day.
Okay, so today's Global Youth Day, as we have it every year, and we thought it wise to build on what was done before. So instead of doing the motorcade as we did last year, we decided to bring the youth, and the Central District would have decided they'll work with us, partner with us to get the young people on the field for Jesus.
In collaboration with the publishing department, the youth actively participated in distributing 7,000 books. Organized into groups, they began distributing materials such as The Great Controversy and Priorities magazines. Moreover, they extended prayers to individuals in Scarborough, moving around the city and engaging with people they encountered during their outreach. Following this activity, all groups reconvened at the Scarborough Esplanade for a vibrant song service, drama, choir performance, and individuals sharing testimonies of their experiences in the city. Brother Farley Augustine gave an opening remark and shared his experience while in the city.
Young people, it's good to be a Seventh-day Adventist. You should be proud to be a Seventh-day Adventist. I just want to share a short testimony. Young ladies, when we ran out of books, started praying with people on the street. And we saw two young men who you will probably pass by because you wouldn't expect them to want the word of God. Of course, they're there, they're kneading their hand palms, saying what they're doing. They're organizing their little stuff to smoke. But they were very recipient to the word of God. So much so that they asked for prayer. And we prayed with them. The message, young people, is that there are people out there hungry for healing. And healing can only come from the Most High.
A youth from Scarborough SDA Church, Joshua Phillips, shared his experience on the field.
My experience this morning was one that was refreshing. I haven't done giving out tracts and those kind of stuff in a while. But this morning I would have been assigned to the Sanctus Hill area, and at the top of the hill, a very quiet driveway, I met a very nice lady, and we'd have prayed, and she didn't collect a book because she already has copies of those. She worked with the Adventist for 15 years, senior persons, and we would have prayed, and it was very refreshing to do that again.
The Global Youth Day and Week of Prayer continued with a series of activities and gestures of kindness throughout the week on the island. This is Kadisha Kirk for AIN News.
As Global Youth Day focused on the youths and the young at heart members doing acts of kindness, the Mount Pleasant and Plymouth Seventh-day Adventist Church took to the streets in their community to distribute goodies to the needy. In the Mount Pleasant community, the members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church distributed care packages.
And it was a wonderful experience. For what I understand as Global Youth Day is encouraging our young people to do God's work, sharing the message, carrying it out to the community. So this morning we carried care packages to our community, talked with the members of our community, interact with them, prayed with them, and just sharing the love of God with them today. So going forward, I think that we could continuously doing ventures like this.
Meanwhile, in the Plymouth community, Brother Colonel Charles spotlighted the activities in which the youths participated for the Global Youth Day.
So we just in the community this evening, right? It's Global Youth Day, so the Adventist youth from the Plymouth Church, we are here giving out bread, water. We have food baskets for those who are much more in need, and toys for the children, and cupcakes as well.
This collective effort showcased the power of youths in spreading positivity and making a difference in their community. 60 days passing since the oil spill occurred, and with over a month and more in the cleanup operations, NGOs and individuals from various international organizations stepped in to donate supplies to TEMA, supporting the cleanup efforts. Among them, the Adventist Development and Relief Agency, ADRA, joined in, contributing $35,000 worth of aid to TEMA. Meanwhile, the director of ADRA Tobago, Wilfred Devines, solidified the partnership with Tobago Emergency Management Agency.
Of course, we are quite aware of what took place recently, and we have been out there doing our part as volunteers. But this morning, we are here in a very special way to show that we really care, and we have taken the decision to donate to TEMA $35,000 worth of supplies, ranging from toiletries to cleaning agents to straps and all the necessary things that will help to alleviate the situation.
The ADRA Tobago director, Wilfred Devines, emphasized that after several years of partnership with the TEMA, witnessing the extensive devastation caused by the oil spill compelled them to take further action.
TEMA for several years, and we respond to any form of disaster that may impact the island of Tobago and the country in general. And in this instance, you realize that there was a serious disaster, the oil spill, of the Atlantic coast there. And so we decided that we will volunteer our services to go and to assist in cleaning up the beaches and so on. But when we went on the site and we saw the vastness of the devastation, we felt that we could have done more than just go in and clean.
Alan Stewart, the director of Tobago Emergency Management Agency, commented on ADRA Tobago's gesture.
I recall on the 11th and the 18th of February, just mere days after this event, ADRA was one of the first institutions to come on board, to provide, to volunteer their services at Ground Zero during this event. So for that as well, I want to say a hearty thank you.
More news coming up after the break. Stay tuned.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Adventist Information Network Icon segment. This is the Adventist Information Network.
Visit Terrific Ideas for that terrific idea in educational resources, arts and craft, music supplies, charts, games, flashcards, workbooks, acrylics, oil paints, sketching, painting pads, brushes, canvases, panels, craft material, music accessories, and so much more. Find us on Facebook. We're open Monday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or on Fridays from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Contact 639-1224. Terrific Ideas for all your educational, arts and craft and music supplies.
I am special, this is my body. You don't have the right to hurt me. I am special, this is my body. You don't have the right to hurt me. You can't break me down. You can't break me down. You can't break me down. You can't break me down.
God is my helper. God is my defender. A message from the Caribbean Union Conference Children and Adolescents Ministries.
Welcome back. As the Global Youth Day and the Youth Week of Prayer drew to a close, young persons congregated at the Mount St. George Seventh-day Adventist Church for the last sermon by Dr. Fazaduddin Hussain, which was entitled Today's Choice, Tomorrow's Future, that concluded with a motorcade from the Dwight York Stadium to the Mount St. George Recreational Field. Here is more.
The service kicked off with an energetic sound service led by Brother Dale Lovelace. With inspiring sermons throughout the week, the youth of Mount St. George were eager to participate and make an impact in their community. A skit showcased their involvement in the city, followed by a panel discussion gathering various ideas and outreach methods. The event embraced diversity with multilingual welcomes. Sister Carecia Lovelace provided special music after Dr. Fazaduddin Hussain, delivered a sermon titled Today's Choice, Tomorrow's Future in a unique way. With a sermon uniquely delivered, the program concluded with a motorcade from Dwight York Stadium to Mount St. George Field. Youths in their journey bestowed upon the community's embrace bread, books, and words of inspiration in every city's space. This is Kadisha Kirk for AIN News.
The Education Department leaders of the Near North District of Seventh-day Adventists, representing Mount Grace, Mason Hall, Sandy River, Lekoto, and Golden Lane Seventh-day Adventist churches, organized an inaugural career fair at the Mason Hall Secondary School. The event, which showcased various career options to the Tobago's youth, is set to become an annual affair. Here is more.
Angel Taylor Jordan, member of the Education Department of the Mount Grace SDA Church, shared insights of the idea.
So the idea originated with Sister Joyanne Walcott and myself, Sister Angel Taylor Jordan, and it's only by God's design that we came up with the idea, and then we came together and, we went from there.
Attendees, including Alicia Reynolds from Harmon School of SDA, appreciated the first-hand opportunity to engage with passionate professionals.
I think it was very informative. It was very informative indeed. And I liked how they were very interactive, and I liked how to see people that was really passionate about what they do, and they share it with us. And I really liked, because there's certain careers and stuff that I was lazy to, search up online, and it was really nice that I got in person, talk with them about it.
The fair featured a diverse array of businesses and institutions, including the Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute, Xander's Exclusive Designs, the University of the Southern Caribbean, Shonari Richardson Arts, the Business Development Unit, the Youth Training and Employment Partnership Program, architects from the Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development, and Homeland Agriculture.
Similar to many other schools on the island, alumni are valuable assets to their alma mater. Nonetheless, the Charlottesville Seventh-day Adventist Primary School held its inauguration and installation service of its Alumni Association held at the Charlottesville Seventh-day Adventist Church on April 6, 2024. Here is more in this story.
With the melodies of a musical evening setting the stage, the Master of Ceremony, Brother Wayne Richardson, kicked off the evening's proceedings with warm welcomes, complemented by an opening prayer by Brother Alpheus Hislop. Sister Elsie Brown extended greetings to all attendees, paving the way for Shelley Ann Clark's special musical performance. Desiree Hackett then led a nostalgic journey through the history of the Charlottesville SDA Primary School, followed by an inauguration prayer by Sister Shirley Marshall George. Brother Wilfred Devines took center stage as keynote speaker, delivering an inspiring message on the theme, God's going to do it again. The event culminated with the installation of officers for the Alumni Association, accompanied by a charge delivered by Sister Jamina Nichols. Bianna Brebner, AIN News.
Well, if music is the soul's essence, why not let it play on? At the recently concluded music festival, Jadel Beard caught the judges' attention, clinching multiple winning categories. Despite years in the music arena, her teachers' encouragement to enter the festival reignited her passion. With just a short preparation time, Jadel Beard dedicated 2.5 hours daily to perfect her performance, demonstrating sheer perseverance. Here is more in this story.
Having spent several years in the music festival arena, singing came effortlessly to Jadel Beard. With a short preparation time for the 2024 Music Festival competition and unwavering support, Beard didn't hesitate. Unlike previous years, she remained focused on her presentation this time around. With a humble spirit, Beard triumphed in 3 categories: contemporary religious solo upper voice, Ontario solo upper voice and spiritual solo upper voice. With the Ontario solo being the most challenging, she also secured special awards for Most Outstanding Open Contemporary Spiritual Vocalist, Most Promising Open Class Performer, and Most Outstanding Open Class Vocalist. While we eagerly anticipate more from Jadel Beard, the talented songbird is currently expanding her repertoire with new pieces, letting her faith guide her path forward. Bianna Brebner, AIN News.
And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Let's recap the headlines before we go. Career Fair at Mason Hall High School. Global Youth Day in the cities. Jadel Beard Songbird captures numerous categories at Music Festival. And Adventist Development and Relief Agency donates to Tobago Emergency Management Agency. I am Natalia Nancis. Have a good night.